multi-generational wealth. That's what's at stake today, John, because we're just moments away from what I believe will be the biggest crypto event of this decade. And there is nothing that can stop it. And that is what's so amazing about it.
Well, I'll tell you what's amazing is that right off the bat, you're starting with a big prediction about this upcoming event.
Here's the thing. I'm not gazing into my crystal ball about this, John. I want to be very clear about that. This event will happen. It is 100% guaranteed to take place.
But let me stop you right there, Tika. I know you met him, but how can you guarantee that something will happen?
It's a great question. A few years ago, again, I personally met this man who's about to flip the switch and trigger this panic. He's a crypto billionaire, one of the most important men in the crypto world. And developers who are involved in this project, they have confirmed this is happening by as early as the end of this month. That means they could flip the switch at any moment they choose. They're actually running the final test as we speak. John, this is the final test right before they pull that trigger. That means we could wake up tomorrow morning and read about it in the headlines.
Yeah, see, I knew this was going to be timely. I just knew it. So this panic that you're talking about could start as soon as tomorrow.
Exactly. And we only have one shot here, because I'm not talking about a Bitcoin halving that happens every 4 years. I mean, if you miss a Bitcoin halving, it's not great, but at least 4 years later, you get another shot at it. I'm talking about an event that will only happen one time. Once they flip the switch, John, there's no going back.
I'ma keep the case clean, I won't shroud it in no love. Getting laced at the seams, turning powder into dust. I need space for my teammates, getting crowded in the club. Now I walk with a goddess, she a full course meal while I...
What's up, guys? So it's Tuesday, March 28th. It's 11:42 a.m. And what he was saying, Tika Tawari, in that video was it could even happen by the end of March. And here we are, end of March. And we're seeing some signs as far as certain cryptos that are popping up right now, XRP, XLM, and a couple others, as far as what could be the case as far as what he's talking about. But that flip the switch moment, we've all been hearing that for years if you've been a part of the XRP community. And I believe that we're closer than ever to that point, and we're seeing the early signs of it. And I wanted to discuss about the president of Kenya telling citizens to get rid of the US dollar. First off, the technicals, the charts of the dollar look terrible, like it's going to melt down. We've been calling it since October last year when it topped right at the top. And it does look further worse. So this is very interesting to hear in the next couple of weeks him say that the markets are going to change for the dollar and telling the citizens to get rid of it. I believe I know what's going to happen. So I'm going to share that in this video. So if you're new here, subscribe, hit the notification bell, get updated in real time when we drop these market updates, newsletters, and deep dives. We're on top of it. Like, we've really been navigating this market flawlessly since end of last year, when we started publicly posting and trying to help everybody see the light at the end of the tunnel of that crypto bear market. But now I'm here to tell you that we're at the beginning phases of the crypto bull market, and you want to definitely be tied up with a community with the track record and the proof. You could go look at the proof receipts. I don't delete anything. I keep it all up. So look at the proof of receipts and do your due diligence on us at Stargate and see our track record. And I promise you, you're going to want to hop in and get into the VIP premium service, because as this bull market goes on, you're going to be wanting to be a part of a community that's on top of it, that's keeping you updated, that's giving you these undercover gems, who has the software and the tools to hit the tops and the bottoms as far as for day trading, swing trading, long-term trading. And so bite the bullet on that. We have I think I got to ask Eric, but I think we have 2 or 3 spots left. And we're only keeping it open for a week because we believe that the charts are going to, and they're already happening. It's getting spicy, and we don't want to be distracted, getting people on board, situated and suited up during that period. We want to do it now. So definitely bite the bullet. If you've been thinking about it, now's your time, because we're absolutely going up on our prices the next round. Just with the event of, we were calling flawless pair-to-pair trades, hitting outlier gains. And then we said, hey, convert back in XRP, XLM. Then we're seeing XRP and XLM be the outperformers. So we're really on top of it. We have all the tools. we have the experience, we have the knowledge, and we're just trying to dish it out to our VIPs. So definitely step through the Stargate with that. Come join the Discord. The link will be in the bio, and then friend request me. My name's Rob at Stargate, and then friend request Eric at Stargate. Shoot us a message that you want. The white glove service will get you suited up, and then we'll get you good to go. So now let's dive into this. So I'm going to play this, and then I'll take you down kind of the rabbit hole of where I'm seeing and what I'm seeing coming to light as a result of this. So let's go.
I am giving you free advice that those of you who are holding, for the people who work numbers, I am giving you free advice. You surely might go into losses. You better what you must do, because this market is going to be different in a couple of weeks.
In a couple of weeks. Look at that smirk. Look at that smirk. He knows what's about to happen. I think we're going to know here too after we go through this. So if you're new here, definitely subscribe, like, leave a comment. Tell me how excited you are, because it's been a long time coming. And I know there's people that are watching right now who might have joined just a couple months ago, or maybe they joined crypto years ago, 2017, 2016. And everybody's just waiting for the time to be now. And it very well much could be. So definitely exciting times ahead. So let's now go into what I'm thinking, the rabbit hole. So we got Vladimir Putin says Russia wrote off African countries' debts totaling over 20 billion in 2022. And this was 6 days ago. So we're seeing the sequence of events. And we see African countries' debts totaling more than 20 billion were written off in the past year. And they proposed the majority of the world is opposed to the West neo-colonial ideology, but he also revealed that trade between Russia and Africa nearly reached 18 billion. So they're trying to increase the trade between the BRICS countries. And then, so they're bolstering trade, and they're trying to move against the dollar-denominated financial system. Just like basically what he said, the Kenya president, in a couple of weeks, this market's going to look different. That it's because they're moving away from this dollar-denominated financial system as we speak. So it's unlikely that a figure can fully suit us, but we know that this is far from the limit. He also spoke about his envisioned global financial system that is not denominated by the US dollar. After Russia invaded Ukraine, Western countries responded by imposing sanctions on Moscow and cutting off the country from the global financial system. To counter the West's move, Russia has not only advocated for an alternative to the dollar-denominated financial system, but has signed bilateral agreements with countries like China and India. Under the terms of some of the agreements, national currencies are used to settle trades. Here's what's about to go down with that, right? I think we have it mapped out to a T. Basically, all the countries in the world are updating. I mean, with the ISO 222 Big Bang migration update and that timeline kind of being until effect until like maybe 2025, once it's fully complete. With the advent of that and all these countries, domestic countries, payment systems being upgraded to support instant payments and interoperability in mind, and with the advent of all these countries gearing up to launch their CBDCs, that is going to usher in the Holy Grail, the Phoenix as well too, the Economist 1988 magazine. They need to set up the train tracks first, and that's what they're doing as we speak. They're setting up standards, global standards like ISO. And then there was also one that Mr. Mann shared that I'm going to have to do a deep dive on. We talked about in our last group session, but they're developing the global standards. They're all updating their domestic payment systems with interoperability in mind for future interlinking of all the domestic countries' instant payment systems, future interlinking with CBDCs and interoperability in mind. And then you have the Holy Grail, the common neutral settlement asset, digital settlement asset, which XRP for wholesale, XLM for retail. It's right in front of our eyes. We've seen Project Icebreaker. We've seen the IMS report, Tobias Adrian, the bullet train. Watch all the videos in the past 3 weeks on this page and subscribe, because there's going to be future updates. Watch them, because, and the Holy Grail video as well too, because that is exactly what they're just setting up for the grand finale, which is ushering in the Holy Grail. And we know what the Holy Grail is. There's two of them, one for the retail, one for the institutions. And that is what is being set up as we speak. And it is a problem that has been a problem since international commerce back in the Middle Ages. Middle Ages was 500 years ago, but thousands a year problem. And that's not my words. That's the words out of the ECB and the document, the Holy Grail of cross-border payments. I'm telling you, this is so big that I don't even think all of us here, me even included, and you watching right now, even could fathom at this moment. We can't even imagine where this is going to take us, but we know what's going to bring us to that other side for sure. So as we can see, counter commodity exchanges. Meanwhile, in his message to African countries, Putin also talked about the development of what he called counter commodity exchanges. The Russian leader claimed that a more energetic transition in financial settlements to national currencies, as well as the establishment of new transport and logistic chains, may facilitate the development of the envisioned commodity exchanges. So new transport and logistics chains, blockchain, DLT, ISO 222 standard, also CBDCs. So by setting up this counter commodity exchanges and having it run on that new technology, the DLT, they can really pull this into effect. So so that is what's happening. And that could be what's being launched in a couple weeks here. Because also we have to remember about the Moscow World Standard. Let me bring that back up. So the Moscow World Standard was talked about late last year, and it's Russia's new gold exchange, counter commodity exchange that we just saw 6 days ago, right? Counter commodity exchange. And then Russia's new gold exchange could challenge LBMA and reveal gold's fair price in the next couple of weeks here. And if you watch my market update from earlier, you saw the 3-month chart on gold and how it literally looks like it's going to have an explosive April, May, and June. I'm still tired here. April, May, and June looks like it's going to be explosive. Then you had the Kenya president talking about the next few weeks, the market's going to change for the dollar. And then you had just 6 days ago, them talking about and bolstering trade between Russia and Africa and setting up these counter commodity exchanges, right? So it's all leading up to the Holy Grail. And then Bank of Russia registers another digital asset issuer. So they're setting up the digital asset kind of regime, as well as they're setting up the Moscow World Standard, and they're setting up the Moscow World Standard and the counter commodity exchanges, as well as back from October 2021, BRICS' digital new NUA, which is a new unit of account, challenges and opportunities for bilateral trade in a post-pandemic reality. The paper highlights problems of minimizing currency discrepancies, and so far they affected the structure and the volume of intra-BRICS trade in 2019 to 2021. The main finding turns to greater involvement of existing BRICS outreaching mechanisms and to enrich the BRICS pay with clearing function based on a new digital unit of account with collateral from the BRICS contingent reserve arrangement. And then we had the Moscow World Standard right here, but it's talking about Russia is also proposing to fix prices of precious metals in the national currencies. Guys, the dollar is done, absolutely done, because Russia is also proposing to fix prices of precious metals. So they're going to fix the prices of precious metals in their national currencies of the key member countries for BRICS via a new monetary unit, such as that new unit of account that we just showed. This is happening, it looks like, in the next few weeks. And the dollar and charts look like that to be the case. XRP, XLM, and other crypto charts look like that could be the case. Gold looks like that could be the case. That's what we do here at Stargate. We take the holistic picture and we kind of, does this check out? Yes. That check out? Yeah. Check out? Yeah. Check out? Yeah. And the probabilities are much greater. And that's how we find our timeframes of when things could happen. It's very kind of strategically plotted out. And it does look like in the next, 4 weeks, 4 weeks that we could see something happen here for sure. And then this is the BRICS contingent reserve arrangement. This was back in December 5th of 2013. And this is about kind of how they're putting their resources together. This deserves more of a deep dive, but basically it's kind of like it presents a direct challenge to the IMF. So it's kind of like the BRICS Development Bank versus the IMF. There's a battle going on for sure. But let's keep going. Oh, wait, no, that's it. So that's what I'm seeing here. We could see some fireworks out of this in the traditional market, and the effects of this. The effects of this could be huge as far as on traditional markets, as far as on the crypto markets, as far as on the commodity markets. And yeah, it's going to be a wild, wild ride. So definitely subscribe, hit the notification bell, get updated in real time when we drop these free updates. But if you want our private research, if you want all of our private stuff, our VIP channels, our software, everything that we use to kind of make these plays, join the Discord. The link will be in the bio. Shoot me a friend request. It's Rob at Stargate. Shoot Eric a friend request. It's Eric at Stargate. And ask for the white glove, and you'll get it on demand. We'll get you situated right away. There's only like, I think 2 or 3 spots left, and we're only kind of opening the doors up for like a week because we need to have our focus in line with the charts, the news, the narratives, and be on top of that for our current VIP. So if you want to be a current VIP, hit us up today and we'll get you situated. And yeah, so that's it, guys. I'll see you in the next video and in the Discord.
I'ma keep the case clean, I won't shroud it in no love. Getting laced at the seams, turning powder into dust. I need space for my team, it's getting crowded in the club. Now I walk